couple days ago, I found the subreddit called Shower Orange, dedicated to eating citrus fruits in the shower. I was really excited to try it, so I went out and I bought an orange, cut it up, put it on a plate, brought it to the shower. And I had 2 slices and it was awesome. And then I heard this crash and I looked down and all of my orange slices were on the floor, on the plunger. Here's a dramatic reenactment of how that happened. So I'm still hungry, and we are in the middle of a quarantine, so I'll make some mac and cheese, I guess. This is the quarantine cooking show. So I guess before we start, I should say, like, this show is completely useless. You know exactly how to make what I'm going to be making, but if you're as bored as I am, then you're like deep into the depths of YouTube right now and just clicking on anything that you can find. So here's just one more thing for you to kind of waste your time on. Anyways, so today we're going to be making Kraft mac and cheese, blue box, nuclear noodles, whatever you want to call it. So I got a 5-pack right here. And we're going to make one of these boxes. So let's get to it. Before we start, I'd like to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, trees. Trees. We give you oxygen. We take carbon dioxide out of the air. And you can make stuff with us. Step 1, we're going to have to cook our noodles. So we're going to grab a pot. We're going to fill it with some water. There's like an actual amount you're supposed to use, but we don't read instructions here. This is quarantine. That looks like a good amount. We're going to put it on the stove. Uh-oh. Looks like our water is boiling. Let's turn this down to about 5 or so. Open our box. Okay, so we got our box open. We're going to take this nifty cheese packet out, put it aside, dump this pasta right in the water. We'll check back in a second. Now that our pasta's done, we gotta drain it. I think this is called a colander. Oh God. I almost dropped my pasta and my oranges on the floor. Put this back on the stove. But turn the heat off. Now that our pasta's done, we got an empty pot here. We gotta mix it all together. So we're gonna take our pasta, pop it back in our pot. Calls for milk, but I have this cream that's almost done, so a little splash of that. Our fancy cheese packet. It calls for butter too, but I don't have any of that. I got this cheese. How do you open it? Might as well add a little extra cheesiness to it. Now what I'm about to do might be a little controversial, but I've always loved it. And it makes it, I guess, a little healthier. Frozen peas. You put them in right at the end. They get nice and snappy, but they still cook. And now, we mix. We got our mac. We're not using a plate or a bowl because what are we, mothers? No, we live alone in a quarantine. We're gonna eat this straight out of the damn pot. It's amazing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. It's something you have made before and will probably make again in your life. Highly recommend the peas. Super good. Now get out of my apartment. I'm going to eat now.